a show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith. Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night. 'Cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. We're a couple of minutes late because, well, I ran my mouth too long with the first show. My apologies on that. Currently 68 OD as we climb to that high of 92. And as you said, you're going to cut grass. So what's going to happen?
It's going to rain. So yesterday I was getting ready to leave work and I was talking to Keith across the street. And I told him, I said, well, it's going to rain. He said, no, it ain't. I said, yeah, it will. I said, I'm going to go cut grass. Watch this. So
well,
I went home and I will say, now I weed eated. And Amy got out there and cut the whole grass, the front, the back, the sides, the extra yard, the whole 9 yards. Amy cut every bit of it. And we're sitting there watching TV, and I said, you hear that? I said, it's raining hard. She said, I can't believe it. I said, I can. Every time I cut grass, it waters it, so I have to go cut it again.
Odie, you don't live that far from me, and it did not rain here yesterday.
Oh, we got it at the house there in Sukalina.
I promise you, now one drop happened in the Bailey area yesterday. I was here. I saw it.
I got my little old thing. Boom, it's raining at Sukalina. And I said, you're kidding me. So I got to listen, and I said, yeah. There it is.
Now, we did have, and let me say this, explain who, what, and how. There was a report late yesterday afternoon, right at dark 30, that someone had jumped off a bridge. Now, this has happened 2 to 3 times. If Southern Scrap, if you're going over by Waters International, as you're going up that hill, there is a platform beside that bridge. If you're standing on the edge of the bridge and you go over, it looks like you've jumped. But right below it is like 3 foot down is a place to land. And from the top, it looks like you've done something.
Like a walkway?
It's just like a little platform underneath it that goes underneath the bridge, and it's elevated, and it looks like you have, but you haven't. And whoever done it has done this 3 to 4 times. I think they ended up getting a cut on their cheek, and then someone saw it, and they called 911. You should, because it does look like someone done something horrible.
And who knows if somebody didn't call 911 and something happened.
But at the end of the day, there really was not that much to it, and we want you to understand what went on to the best of our knowledge.
Here's a crazy question.
What's that?
Were they living under the bridge?
I think so.
Okay.
There you go.
Do they have a goat as a pet?
I don't know that. Now, I'll have to say this. Do you remember I went up to check it out. It's a little bit there, but the majority of this has been cleaned up. Do you remember when I went to the homeless camp behind all the stores at Walmart?
Yeah.
Over last week, it had begun to look like that once again. And let me praise code enforcement. They showed up and got all of that cleaned up once again. I'd gotten a message about it Thursday to go up there, and I got sidetracked, and I didn't get there in time. And thank heavens, it's been cleaned up since then. So we do appreciate it. I got a picture somewhere where it was knee deep, Odie. I don't see how you could make that much trash from nothing, but they did.
That's bad. And talking about trash, and I'm going to pull this up. They're going to come on and talk about it. But
trash people? The
city is doing an awesome job, and Daniel Mabry is doing an awesome job for the county. And we've got Amnesty Day coming up for Lauderdale County. Now, the city of Meridian, they have their own Amnesty Day, and then Lauderdale County has an Amnesty Day. Whatever you've got to throw away, you bring it up there, throw it away, get rid of it. And I will get that flyer and put it out. But they're wanting to come talk to us about that to get that information out. So kudos on both city and the county with the code enforcement and the garbage. We are starting to look a little bit better.
Hey, you want to look at Memphis for a moment?
Oh, Memphis.
The Memphis PD. I found this morning, and Donald Trump is talking about that he's getting ready to send troops in to to Memphis. And isn't there a proper way? Let me ask this. How do you say Memphis? How's the right way to say it?
Memphis.
It's not Memphis? She's going to be here to talk about some great things here in just a second. She looks better than me and Odie. We thought you needed a refresh.
Exactly.
So as we look at Memphis, why are they going there? You remember the little guy that was the rapper that went to get a cookie and he got shot and killed? That was a couple of years ago. He was a well-known rapper. And he was shot right there in the cookie store. And it is one murder after another in Memphis. And it's gotten so bad that we've got to send troops in. Now, this is from the whatchamacallit, Memphis PD. You see that car parked there?
In the middle of the road?
Yeah, somebody's fisting to jump out.
Like two somebodies.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here they go. They're mad at somebody, and the car's rolling, and they're chasing them. And you can only see what they're doing there. Now they're going to jump back in now. But that is what is in the streets of Memphis, and why. And the Memphis police released that.
Wow.
So it is it's bad up there right now.
Wow.
It's like if you're trying to get to Arkansas, it's best just to go around them, if at all possible.
Why would you be going to Arkansas?
Well, I don't know. If you see a cousin that you're married to, or it's something like that. Oops! Did I think out loud again?
Now I went to Hot Springs, Arkansas. That's pretty interesting.
But I mean, think about this. You want to go see Elvis. You want to go see Graceland, and it's kind of spooky right now. We need to. That's going to affect tourism. I don't care how you slice it, what you do when there's a threat of your life. People go, well, I think I'll just stay at home this weekend. That's what happens. So hopefully all of this is going to work out with troops being sent in. It worked in Washington. Now the mayor of Washington, D.C. is saying, well, we're not going to help ICE anymore. Donald said, you want me to send them back?
Yeah. Oh, we'll come help again.
So he sends a strong message. And thank heavens we do have somebody that stands behind what they say. If they say you do wrong, they show you. Right? There's no more backing up. This is what's going to happen there. So Memphis is the next place, and then we'll see Chicago, and then probably New Orleans after that. See some
New
police.
Orleans is a big talk. I just,
and it's been growing that way for years in New Orleans.
Don't push it this way.
I haven't lost anything in New Orleans. I mean, absolutely nothing. Not even any king cake.
Well, you can get
I don't need it that bad.
You can get it here at the Red Goat if you really want it.
Yeah, that's true. You just send him down there to do all of that.
Yeah.
That's a few of the things that are happening to our northwest this morning as we look about there. But we're already getting reports. This is going to be a big day down at the fire department.
I hope I'm glad it's at the fire department, because all those candles, you're going to need a truck.
It's already getting out that Michael Ted Evans is having a birthday
Today.
Right. Now, I got conflicting information yesterday about Malachi. Was it yesterday or today?
Yesterday.
It was yesterday for sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yesterday was Chief Malachi Sanders'
All right there.
birthday, and today Chief Michael Ted.
Well, so it's the Chiefs week.
Yes, the Chiefs week.
So
Take them all some cakes.
yes, sir, they probably like all that.
Let us know when you're going to do it, because we'd like to be there too.
We will show up. Throw a retirement party, we're all about it.
We're there. We might ride with RW.
It's Giving Day. We're going to find out all about that with a prettier face than, as we said, than Odie and I.
Yeah, she has a better chance of getting money than we do.
And it's a Hottie Toddy fan. Any Hottie Toddy fans out there?
Y'all know
She's
it.
going to tell us about it. We'll find out next here at the Scotty Ray Report. If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, we'll travel. Garrett Outfitters on 8th Street is getting you ready for summertime. A large selection of cool hobo shirts. Maybe it's short sleeves. Maybe you need a pair of shorts. If you're going to be cutting grass or maybe riding a tractor this summer, you're going to need a straw hat to keep cool. And as you head to that favorite fishing hole, don't forget you'll need a pocket knife along with a great rod and reel. And if you earn your living in the woods, don't forget to check out their big selection of snake boots, Carhartt pants, and shirts for any occasion. It's Garrett Outfitters, 3505 8th Street, Meridian. That
Here we
was
are.
quick.
Boy, yeah, it was.
We were sitting here discussing real estate.
Yeah.
And I can remember getting lost in Nashville, trying to find my way down to Music Row and the I-40 Berkeley. What's that? That used to go out toward
Opryland.
Opryland. What was that?
It's the I-40. I mean, it's the bypass, yeah.
And if you take the wrong road, it's just too bad. You will end up in a part of town where people are sleeping over vents, and you're going, oof, I don't want to ask you where I am at. This was before GPS, and that was me. I called Debbie one afternoon. I was going in, and I said, 30 seconds. I see the sign. I got to turn. What I do? And she was,
You turn. You get over real quick.
So I have to ask this. And what's your name again?
Kristen Waters.
And this is Kristen Waters. She is sweet as she can be. And your parents, you say, were from Nashville, right? And you grew up in Nashville.
Grew up there.
It has changed dramatically, hasn't it?
It is. It's booming. It's wild.
And real estate is just off the chain now.
Well, people are leaving Memphis.
They got to go somewhere.
They're coming in from everywhere.
So, and real estate prices from a house that was during the 50s or 60s built for $30,000 is going for $500,000 or better.
That's correct. Yes.
And you know what else Tennessee's got?
The Titans, have they won anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, we just checked.
They've got no income tax.
I heard about that. Yeah.
That is correct.
Yep. So what you make, what you keep.
But and tell me
concept.
this about Nashville. Used to, back in the day when me and Angie got married, they really pushed the country music age. That's not really, Music City is not pushed anymore, is it?
Not as, I think it's just a little bit of every influence and just cross
It's not,
music genres. But I mean, there's still, the country is there, and there's that strip, and the bigger
but,
country.
as a kid, it was pushed as it was country music capital, Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And I don't see that anymore.
Right. No, I agree.
But and then Printer's Alley is gone, isn't it? Isn't that
No, it's still there.
It is?
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's still some great bars and restaurants. And
Somebody told me, I forget whose album it was that we were going to see that night, and they were doing it was a release of an album at a place called the Exit Inn, and we drove for 4 hours trying to go 3 blocks. It's best to take a cab. They know where everything is.
Or walk.
I've seen it, Odie. You don't want to do that.
Bob says no income tax equals higher sales tax. That's true.
They're going to get it somewhere.
But
some way.
You know who else is paying taxes when you do that?
Visitors?
The drug dealers.
Oh, are they?
Oh, because they ain't got no income tax.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
But
that.
they go buy stuff.
There you go, picking on those people again.
You know, now they're paying tax. It's a fair tax.
Kristen, as we talk about, this is Giving Day, and I know this is why you really came. We're questioning you, but Giving Day, this is going to be taking place downtown today at Dumont Plaza. Tell us more about this and how we can help.
Okay, so today is Giving Day. The day started off, it's a 24-hour online giving event. We have over 42 nonprofits that are participating in this event. And our main goal is, I'm the executive director at the Community Foundation, and we're wanting to uplift and help out these nonprofits that provide resources to our community and create a better environment for us to live in. And so we are having a celebration event. We thought something in person would bring more activity and more excitement and fellowship. So we're congregating at Dumont Plaza. We have food trucks that'll be down there from 11 to 2. We'll have music, and all of our nonprofits will be set up to learn more about them. If you can't monetarily give, you can also find out volunteer information that you might be able to give your time instead. But our main goal is to support these nonprofits and really uplift them.
So with the food trucks, does a percentage of that, some of that money go to this cause as well, or so?
Yes.
If you want to go down there and just grab some lunch today, and both, if you want to just give to one of these, do you give to an individual group that you want to, or do you give to your group and
As a
then
whole.
y'all disperse it out?
He's trying to get it out.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
trying
You got
to.
it. You're getting there. You're getting there.
I hadn't
Yes.
finished my coffee yet.
So, yes, you can give online at www.givingdayems.org, and you choose which nonprofit you want to support. You can support any and all, and they receive 100% of that donation. Yes, the food trucks will give a percentage back. We also have participating businesses downtown. You can go shopping today at, for example, Bella G, Over the Moon, Generations, and then go and dine for lunch if you can't make the food trucks, and then go for dinner tonight. We have several participating restaurants: Weidman's, Harvest Grill, Mugshots, Jersey Mike's. So we're really excited. Yeah,
And here's
get
some
some
of those
flowers.
folks right there on the sheet there on the screen there that have helped out. Cater's Market.
Yep,
Boy,
Cater's
all over
Market.
that.
Yep, 3 Foot Blooms. Buy
Now,
some flowers.
what happens
EC
if you
guitars.
hold your phone to that little screen thing there? What does that take you to?
That's going to take you directly to the website, and that's going to show all the nonprofits that are participating, all these businesses that are giving percentages back. We'll show what food trucks will be at Dumont Plaza today. Yes, so there's a lot of information. Each nonprofit, you can click in, learn more about them. That's an important piece to this day. I think a lot of us have heard all about some of these nonprofits,
Right.
but they do a lot more than behind the scenes than what we really know.
So how did you stumble into helping with this? How did this come about?
Sure. So I'm newer to the community foundation world, and I know a lot of people don't completely know what a community foundation truly does. And so I've tried to explore some ideas of how we can support our community in various ways. And this was a big stumble upon, I guess, where I found other community foundations have hosted these community giving days. And so I thought that's pretty attainable. We can provide the platform, the online accessibility for them to register. I did not, in my wildest dreams, think we would have, I think this morning there was 45 nonprofits that have registered. I was hoping,
That's a bunch.
personal goal was 35, I didn't know, maybe 20, but they just came together and are super excited and have really uplifted each other as well too.
That's cool. I mean, we've always been a giving community. We've
yeah.
always stood up and helped out when people needed help, and this is going to continue. So can you tell us some of these nonprofits that people are able to give to?
Oh, it's the test game.
It's
of
the
I
test
know.
game.
I
Uh-oh.
blinked out yesterday when I did this, so let's try a little bit better. So I think we're covering a wide variety of different sectors. So we have animals, so both the city and Lauderdale County Animal Control.
Good people.
Absolutely, they definitely need all the help. We have youth education, so Meridian Public Schools and Lauderdale County schools, their foundations who provide mini grants and resources to the school systems. So that definitely a need in both of those two foundations. And then there's the list
look
right
at
there.
here. There's
Thank you.
the
Oh,
list.
cheat sheet. And then Meridian Community College. We have the Junior Auxiliary, Love's Kitchen, Magnolia Cemetery Beautification, which that is a fund under the Community Foundation that they've been fundraising to build the roads and make that Magnolia Cemetery
Yeah, a lot of work going into
beautiful.
that.
Yes, and if you haven't checked it out, you really need to, because it is looking wonderful over there.
Stronger Together.
Stronger
I see
Together,
them on
absolutely.
there.
Veteran Suicide.
Yes.
They're a fund under the Community Foundation. Baptist Anderson Regional Medical Center. American Red Cross. The 9/11 Stair Climb, which we just had last Thursday. That goes into an endowment fund that provides support and resources to our first responders. And so they always need a little help there.
Absolutely.
Building and restoration, the Holbrook building, and Mary Hope. Mary Hope is, working on a roof need and other needs that they have as well.
We definitely have a lot to choose. There's somebody, and you don't have an excuse. Hey, $10, $20, $2,000, whatever. There's a lot of these groups out there there's one that touches somebody's heart out there. Everybody's heart gets touched.
Absolutely.
What did you tell me your husband's name was?
Josh Waters.
Didn't you say, Odie, and correct me if I'm wrong, when we were getting ready to go on, that you wanted to say you were sorry for doubting him one time, saying that he was wrong? Did you want to publicly go ahead?
Oh, I would never
Honey,
say
I'm
that.
Sorry.
And since it's pulling him now.
I'm just kidding.
I'm pulling for you here.
I know.
I'm trying to get you a better birthday present next year.
It's only in a month. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. She's finally going to be 21.
We'll be back. We got more coming up here at the Scotty Ray Report.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
J&J Tire Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes, with the largest selection of new and used tires, along with exhaust systems. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian.
And welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. We had a report last night of a possible, and we're going to put this still as a possible gunshot victim. We had someone on Martin Luther King Drive that would make its way up around Valley Street. Had a wound to the arm. It was thought to be, and I'm going to word it, I have not gotten an official statement from the police department yet on this. It was thought to be possibly a small caliber wound to the arm. Could have been something else, but they were taken for medical care to a local hospital overnight, and we'll see if we can't get to the bottom of that to determine if it was or if it wasn't. Again, it could go either way at this point. It's an investigation as this continues. I have learned this. Do not drink or get intoxicated or be under the influence of anything before 3 o'clock in the city of Meridian. You want to know why?
Before 3 o'clock?
Before 3 o'clock. Just not good, because they show up with a little paddy wagon and they drive you away. Let's go here and take a look. Look at that thing there. That big van come to take you away. It will fit you and all of your friends in it. And that's exactly what they did. And, what's that in the sack, Odie? They brought, what's the word I'm looking for? They brought
some drugs?
Well, that's what it is. I was trying to think of a better way to word it. Prizes, for snacks along the way as they were drinking, having a good time there. Boy, did that party get busted up. Everybody got to ride.
So they brought in the paddy. Meridian got a paddy wagon?
They do, a paddy wagon. It's got like 6 rows of seats up in there. And it often runs to Clark County, I understand. I think it went directly to Clark County. And then this wrecker showed up and hauled that big red truck away.
I guess Chief said, you know what, there's one way to clean up everything, and that's to have a bigger van to take them all when I get them.
Oh, it's just nice, too. Padded seats with seat belts.
Have you been in it?
No, I looked from a distance. I'm trying not to get too close to anything.
You didn't ride in it like you rode in Hercules?
Ooh, Hercules is something else. Hercules! They need some new shocks on that, by the way.
Well, we got to go to Newton and ride up there with Sheriff there.
Yes, sir.
Jody took us for a trip. A little sucker get up and go.
About 45 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, we sucked down about 8 gallons just where we went.
Just cranking it up. One would think I see the golden arches there, but there's more to this story than meets the eye.
They were hungry?
What is that in the parking lot that I see over at Trucker Supply? Yes, it's 1 little, 2 little, 3 little MPD agents. And off to jail they went. 2 occupants also got a ride in that paddy wagon last night as it was discovered they had felony warrants. Front row.
And see, that's one reason they pull you over.
Right.
Depending on your attitude, depends on if you're going to get a ticket or just a warning. But they're going to check to make sure that you are safe to be on the road, that everyone else is safe, and that you're not wanted. But if you treat them nice, not saying that you're not going to get a ticket, because you never know.
Yeah, that's correct.
But you have a better chance
of getting a warning.
Getting a warning if you are very polite, because you're not going to win. I just let you know.
That's the way it works there. What is your best, and I have to ask, what's the best way that you've ever gotten out of a speeding ticket? You look like you've talked your way out of one once or twice.
As you said, be polite and say, I just didn't mean to go that fast.
I'm sorry.
And there is absolutely no one that is watching that's ever been behind the wheel of a car that didn't speed. It just is not possible. I went through this little Tennessee town and it said 65, and the next thing it said 35, and I had 5 people behind me. It was just like that. Whoop.
Did they all have lights?
Yes, they did. They were using it. And they said with a kind donation of $100 to their fund that it wouldn't go on my insurance. And I said, well, let me just go ahead and make that donation now.
We hope you get more than that.
But the little things like that do happen, especially when you're out of town and don't know when something drops drastically like that. They're always waiting for those out-of-towners to get you there. Those you see stuff like this on what was it, Hee Haw, and you've seen it on movies of people jumping out of moving vehicles because they didn't want to go somewhere.
Yeah,
we
saw that the other day with that fella coming out the back of the van.
Yes, sir.
It was an orange jumpsuit.
Let's show this. This would be the scene yesterday in 22nd Avenue. Now this is coming directly from the courthouse. LabCorp is there. There's Sanders Gas there, and it's an old bank here to the right.
Yeah,
and I can't remember who's.
Trustmark, I believe.
Was it the round rotunda look there? And
it was either Citizens or Trustmark, and the other one up there where Caters is, I can't remember which one. Maybe Caters was Trustmark.
There's a better view of it.
I believe that one was Citizens.
Yeah, that's it there. We would have 2 ambulances arrive there. We had somebody that called into the police department and said, hey, I just got smacked and I got a hurt on my head. So the ambulance arrived, Odie to take them to the hospital, and off they went. I sat there and videoed it. They closed the doors to the ambulance. They got to the 22nd Avenue Bridge, and as they went over, he decided he didn't want to go to the hospital anymore.
Oh.
And he jumped out the back of the ambulance and hadn't been seen since. Boogie there, boogie there.
Well, he might not have had their insurance.
Well, I'd have waited till it stopped myself, but he really did not want to go up there. So there you go.
Well,
Wilda is saying that Caters was Trustmark Bank.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Caters is Trustmark.
So would that have been Citizens?
That would have been Citizens right there.
But for some reason, that round circular look was the way of banks at one time.
Well, it made you go in a circle while you went around.
Yeah.
It was the first roundabout Meridian had.
They're still looking for the key to that safe up at Caters. Yeah. If you happen to have it, they would like it where they could get in and store a few food.
Yeah.
Just a few thoughts there. We've got more on the way, as we'll tell you what went on in Philadelphia yesterday. And boy, this Giving Day, it is today. We'll find out more about this. Anybody else you want to say you're sorry to while you're here? I'm just asking for a friend.
Everybody I've ever done anything wrong to.
There you go, blanket.
We'll be right back. Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun & Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun & Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month. here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Oh, I was reading birthdays there. We getting text. Everybody's having a birthday today.
You know, we try to keep up. It's a lot to do. We sit here and we talk. I try and research something if somebody comes up real quick, because our huge support team that we have working behind the scenes, they're not as fast as we are sometimes.
That's true. That's true.
We try to get everybody's birthday, and we do not leave anybody out for any reason whatsoever. And if we do, we apologize. And if you'll come back, and if I don't say it, put it on there, so we'll see it. We don't mean. And Daniel Gregory had a birthday, and his mother and his stepdad, they've had birthdays, and we've missed them. And I apologize that I've done that. I don't mean to. I try to keep everybody's birthday on here and give everybody that shout out, because it's fun and we understand that. But if we do, definitely
send us again
on there and send it again, because we apologize. So, Mr. Gregory, I apologize that we missed your and your family's special day, and we promise we don't try to do that.
Breaking news is we're just getting this morning. The first time you would hear about this would be Mickey Gilley as he sang about this guy. We have just learned that Robert Redford has passed away. This is he was like the heartbeat of women for years.
Yeah.
In his younger years. Women
89?
Something like that.
I think was his
Mickey
age.
said he needed an overhaul. Well, the girls get prettier at closing time. But Robert Redford there, he of course he was in The Electric Horseman. That was one of his biggest movies there that brought him to fame that every household knew him in, as he rode down there and saved the horse. He's been in The Last Castle. Did y'all watch that?
Oh, I did see that. That was
Did you see that?
I did not.
You missed out on it. He's a military general, and he gets sent to prison. And the guy that's in charge of the prison is just mean, so he overtakes it.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was.
That flag
good.
going up.
Sheila, memory is doing good. Thank you for asking about my daughter. She's doing good. She's getting ready to go back to work. She's still in a little bit of pain, but she's getting there. But 35 years old. She's been battling breast cancer. She's had a broke back. She's had surgery and going through all that. But God is definitely putting his hands on her, and support from everybody, and the prayers has definitely been felt. And so I do want to say thank you for bringing her up, and thank you for everybody that has prayed for her. And she's on the mend. She's getting back going again. So
Debbie says he was a hottie back in the day. And I have to, was Robert Redford a hottie back in the day? Would you call that? Okay, who's hotter, Burt Reynolds or Robert Redford?
Oh, Burt Reynolds.
Burt. Yeah. There was a lot of ladies that kept that picture of Burt that was out for the longest there.
Yeah, that's it.
And as we look back in time to look at a few things that happened on this day, the greatest poetic mind that ever breathed a breath, in my opinion, the country Shakespearean was born today in a little town in Alabama, over near Montgomery, Alabama, and it would be none other than Hank Williams, born on this day in 1923. Wow. The greatest there was. I'm telling you, if you don't know much about him, do a little history check on that, and I think you'll learn to like him as much as I did. We had another guy that had every man's dream back in the 70s. Well, he lived with two very attractive women. He just had to pretend that he didn't like them.
Yeah.
That would be kind of hard to do.
That's because of what's the landlord's name?
Mr. Furley.
And Mr. Furley didn't go there. I mean, he didn't play that.
Then we had those faces that Furley would make. You remember that? Then Don Knotts would come along and
his wife was in the Moo Moo.
They ought to just ban them. You don't have a moo-moo, do you?
No, not at all.
Please don't.
Not
Don't do that to us. Thank goodness I haven't seen a moo-moo lately, except by mailbox.
You hadn't been to Walmart at night, have you?
There goes my problem. There goes my problem there. 1949, the chase would begin.
Oh, man. And he finally caught him.
He did. Y'all remember this?
Man.
The Roadrunner and the Coyote.
Do you know how many kids would have to go to a safe space?
Yeah, you're right.
Saw that? They couldn't take. Oh, I can't believe it.
This woman scares me. I don't know whether it's the hairdo or the cleavage that scared me. And there's things you just have to. Elvira was born today. Woo! That woman's scary, y'all. That's like a bad dream. You wake up in a sweat. Let's see who it. Oh, it premiered today. This lady she was like the hottie of ladies on television during the 60s.
She was the most famous Samantha out there.
It was. A lot of girls were named after her. Bewitched. She really was. Elizabeth Montgomery was one of the prettiest ladies that ever graced the silver screen. Now, me and her didn't think the same. There's no doubt about that. But that happened. Greg's favorite TV show premiered today.
Oh, yeah. I know nothing.
I know nothing. Hogan's Heroes would premiere today. You ever watch that?
I have not watched that.
You were kidding. You have never seen Hogan's Heroes?
No.
Ever? Do you ever heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of
Okay,
it. I just didn't watch it.
never watched it.
No.
Okay.
Bewitched was my thing.
That was good,
yes,
wasn't it?
Yes.
Colonel Clink.
Had that one little eye like Mr. Peanut.
And I guess they call all German women Fräuleins. Is that right? Because they refer to the Fräulein, and I thought maybe it's a new word there. I didn't know. Okay, all right. This was like way cool. As a kid, for them to have their own train, they were really the first Secret Service agents in America, according to the TV show. They would do a remake of this with Will Smith later on, but it was the Wild Wild West that would make its debut in 1965. Jim West, boy, he was bad to the bone. Had that little boot he could click, and the knife would come out, cut the strings off the rope on his feet. Not everybody had that.
Not everybody had that. They didn't have their own train to get there quick.
Now, this was probably the biggest TV show. I know it had the finale of the biggest ever.
Yeah.
And it was big during its time. Little did we know he was an activist, and we just watched it for Hot Lips Houlihan. Let's just be honest about it. MASH premiered on this date way back when.
I watched it. Charlene wouldn't let me watch nothing else.
What was the preacher's name?
Mahoney?
Father.
Golly.
Everybody, did you know his name?
No.
You're really messing up on this. I'm trying to pull you in here.
I am not doing well.
Artemis Gordon was on there also. Will Smith done the remake. But anyway, we'll think of what the preacher's name was here in just a moment there. But it was a good show. It went on and on for years upon. No, that's not.
Were they on there? All right, Bob, try again.
Father. No.
McAhey?
No, that ain't him either. Bob is slipping in his older age. Frank was on there
Frank
also.
was the doctor.
That could be.
Mulcahy?
That could be it.
That's gotten a little bit better.
That has a closer ring to it. So anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about there when it comes to that. This would be a big day back in 1977.
She's off the market now.
Well, yeah, that's what I hear. I was 8 years old, but there was no doubt that when she rode out in that rodeo arena with those flags and got off and sang that she was going to be the next superstar. And boy, she made her Opry debut. It didn't go as well as she thought she would that first time. It was a little squeaky. She would return, and she is the queen of it now. Reba made that Opry debut, 1977. You like a little Reba, don't you?
I love Reba.
What would you say is your best Reba song?
Fancy.
Fancy?
Yes.
I don't know why this morning at 4:30. Do you remember the song "You Came Along One Promise Too Late"? I would have loved you forever, but I can't. You came along one promise too late. Well, I was like, "Whoa, that's a home run!" And what was the song? What am I going to do about you? Where she's going, she got a divorce and the house is falling apart. And she's trying to put it together to make you cry.
I don't remember that one.
Shame on you for not remembering a Reba song. Hey, this was the year that we would elect Vanessa Williams as Miss America. She wouldn't be there very long because somebody would uncover some pictures that she wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah.
Vanessa Williams crowned Miss America there.
That was a whole different time in thoughts and standards.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You didn't do ugly photos.
She
Not
still
back-
looks good.
She's beautiful.
I just
looks
saw
good,
her. I
yeah.
just saw her in London, on Broadway there. And
You went to London?
Yes.
How long
she
did it take
an
to fly
amazing
there?
job. 8 hours. It was a direct from Nashville. It was great.
That's not a bad flight. You
No,
even
I
did
was
chicken.
thinking it was further.
It's a fast airplane.
Okay, all right. But she is very pretty. Isn't she?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
These Miss America, and you know the sad part is now, I couldn't tell you who Miss America is if you were.
I couldn't even.
If I was held in a corner. Used to Miss America, whoever that was, her name was. You knew who she was for a year.
Well, look at when Susan Aiken got it. I mean,
Yeah.
it was plastered everywhere. Billboards, of course, could have been because she was from here.
But I mean,
But
but
still,
everybody
knew who.
Marianne Mobley, and the list goes on and on that I can just name off like that. But the last 10 years, I ain't got no clue.
Well, that's because we all watched it.
Yeah.
There wasn't nothing else on. It was like the president.
There you go. There. It was 1988. Eddie Raven would have "Joe Sure Knows How to Live." Big hit back in the day. I won't ask our special guest if she knows because I can
I
see.
missed that
know
one
this
too.
one.
Do you know who?
I should know that.
Do you know who Gerald McCraney is?
I do not know who that is.
He's a Mississippian. Big hint there. Big movie star. Big Simon and Simon.
Played,
Is this helping?
yeah, detective.
No.
Sorry.
You ever heard of Major Dad?
No.
Married to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This was a big show back in the day there. But Gerald McCraney from Mississippi, well, that premiered today back in '89. That was a big show. Big show. 1991. You remember this one?
Oh, who can not remember this?
Do you remember somebody looking over a fence?
Hey, Wilson, Mr. Wilson.
There it is. Home
we watch this
Improvement.
every night.
That was a good show
It's a
there.
great show.
The kids on that show seemed to have some issues later on.
Couple of them did,
Yeah. And I think they maybe ended up in jail. I didn't watch this one, but Michael J. Fox, I understand, played a great version of this back in Spin City. Did y'all watch that?
I didn't get into that one.
I didn't
I
either.
love attorney shows and
Bless his heart that he has gone through so much with his illness. Y'all keep him in your thoughts today also. Let's see here.
oh, I've got you're not that guy right
This guy?
there. Yes,
Red Skelton?
Red Skelton, and he is famous for his Pledge of Allegiance
Yes, sir, he sure is.
because he didn't just say the Pledge of Allegiance. He broke it down and explained each little section of it. But a very good, clean comic. Red Skelton was the man. I've got that DVD.
I want to say thank you to Miss Thelma. Miss Thelma used to be the cook where I worked. She was so good. Girl, you can cook, Lord, just tell you. But she just sent us in here. Here's the father's name there.
Mulcahy.
It was tough to pronounce
Something
that.
like it, yeah.
He had a long name. Thank you so much for sending that to me.
Somebody had to.
Yeah, because and it was right that was put up there. We just didn't know it was right. Father McKay. Yeah.
All right, Colton, you know exactly who we're talking about with old Red Skelton, Clem the Dingle Hopper.
I'm not commenting on that.
Can you say it?
No. But I can't say, I think my greatest of the Pledge of Allegiance would have to be John Wayne. Have y'all ever seen that where he rode out on the horse and they introduced him and they asked him to say the Pledge of Allegiance and he goes through why the Pledge of Allegiance is important to him about his little girl?
Oh,
And John Wayne, I'm telling you, that is the man's man. And then wanting to rename the airport because it's named after him of an interview. They ought to be ashamed.
well,
I think
their
they-
feelings, they put them in the safe room for a little while and give them a present. They'll be okay.
I met these guys, I can't tell you how many times through the years. Both of them are great guys. And I remember the first time me and Debbie got nominated for a CMA, they sent this is going to freak everybody out because there's no such thing anymore probably, of a telegram.
CMA? Oh, telegram.
They sent a telegram by Western Union
Yeah,
to us.
yeah.
Congratulations. I still got it in a box somewhere. Where
Did you have to go to the Greyhound station and get it?
They had it delivered to me.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty neat there. Ow. Ooh, play something country. It was back in 2005 that Brooks and Dunn would have that one. These guys are the best of the best with their vocals. It doesn't. Ronnie Dunn is quite the writer. Barry Manilow. Can I write the song?
Yes.
Oh, Mandy, is that
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, he canceled going on The View back in 2007. He just couldn't hang with Whoopi there.
I don't blame him. He lost nothing.
She's scared. And, and the sad part is she really was good on Ghost. That wasn't it Ghost?
She was good on Ghost. She was funny on Rat Race, if you've ever seen that.
Sister Act.
Sister Act, she was hilarious.
That was good.
Yeah, I mean, as an actor, she's pretty good, but when she's not acting,
There you go. Does anybody remember the song Abilene, Abilene, prettiest town I've ever seen?
I think I've heard it.
Okay, well, George Hamilton was the guy that sang that. He passed away back in 2014. Now, he had a bunch of other hits, but that's the one that most people would remember him by. And that's it on what we had happen today. And again, losing Robert Redford this morning.
Yeah, that
sad.
was that's sad.
We've lost Chris Christopherson. And people are getting old, Odie. I don't know if y'all caught on to
I'm not
this
going to
yet.
say nothing about all that, but
Well, it's just people that, like Burt Reynolds. You think of Burt Reynolds as being 40 years old wearing that red shirt. He's gone.
and he's gone. That's one thing.
Flo is gone.
We lost Flo late last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Friday or Thursday or Friday, something like that.
And the list goes on and greats. And who do we look up to today? Our superstars that have morals are dwindling each and every day.
You know, that's a bad one there. But there's one thing for sure: no matter what, we're all gonna go that way.
Oh yeah, they ain't.
We're not
As Hank
gonna be here
said,
forever.
I'll never get out of this world alive, and
That's
you ain't
exactly
either.
it.
We want to remind you that. We got more coming up. We got some pretty faces to show you that's not us. We're going to find out more about
You
this.
mean we're not pretty?
I was told we were not.
Well, maybe that's why, unlike RW, we hadn't been called to ask to jump out of a cake.
I think your cake days are over. I'm just, we'll be
I
right
don't
back.
think they started.
Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows,
Call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Parish Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Parish Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through 6/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie, and we had a disturbance yesterday, and I'll word it. Not all the details are out about it, but and just to show you, this could have turned out so differently. As I was with the Meridian Police Department yesterday, I was watching this, and I was filming this as they went to make an arrest here, and we'll call it a disturbance. I'm sure other charges were filed later. And we'll word it alleged, but this is what police officers go through. As you'll see, we got 3 police officers here, and we've got a fella here that is getting ready to be detained or arrested, however you want to word that. Let's hit play here and let you watch this. He's going, I ain't going. And if you hadn't noticed, he's a lot larger than they are, and probably with one hand could take down a man pretty easy there. And eventually, and as you can see, this officer here has mace in case something goes wrong. It was never used, but they're taking precautions there to make sure that everybody is safe. And eventually, he goes ahead and puts his arms behind him, and Moody takes advantage of that. And it took 3 sets of handcuffs to put on him. 3. Now again, this guy could be cleared from everything, charges dropped. You never know how it ends up in the end after it goes to the police station. Sometimes people back away from pressing the charges that they were going to, and then the release later. We don't know how it turned out. But I wanted to show that just to show you how quickly things can turn one way or the other for a police officer. That could have been totally different. In the end, he backed off, he calmed down, and went with them. Sometimes people do not calm down, and they're put into some sticky situations.
How many people get up every morning and knowing that when you go to work could be your last day at work? And that's what a police officers go through every day. When they leave at home, their main job that day is to come back home to their wife, their family, their husband, whoever. That's what their priority is, to keep the community safe and to make sure that they keep themselves safe. And situations that they go into blind like that puts them in, you don't want to say that it's fear, but at the same time, they have to protect themselves.
And let me say this. I was talking to a sheriff in our area not long ago, and he was trying to get his guys a raise. Now, as we all know, that's been a big discussion in Meridian also. But this one, the Board of Supervisors would not allot a raise for the Sheriff's Department because they couldn't match the sanitation department of that of the police department. Now, I'm not taking anything away from anybody's job, but a police officer's job is much more of a threat than it comes to a sanitation department. Your life is on the line every moment you're out there. You don't know how it's going to end up. You hear a small town Mississippi, someone getting hurt, it could happen here. I'm just saying, supervisors, rethink that.
They put their
pull
life
some money
on
from
there
somewhere else, do some changes. We all have budgets that we have to be within. Sometimes we can back off something else and give where it's needed a little bit more. That's all I got to say about that, Odie. We had an incident in Philadelphia yesterday, minivan gone wrong, as we see that we've got a wreck here.
We got somebody trying to sneak in on us that don't need to be up in here.
Is she one of those?
Yeah.
Okay, they're gone. They
She
can't
not
be-
here no more.
Nope. Here's our wreck. This was a minivan that lost control there. This would be vehicle versus Myrtle Street and Williamson Avenue. One person was transported to a local hospital. And let me show these pictures a little bit where you can see them better. Look at the damage on that. Now, had there been someone there, this could be a whole different story that we're telling you about. Mm-hmm. Philadelphia PD on scene of that accident. God bless them there. That was a pretty rough one there. Now, we got to say a big thing. You have been such a team player with us this morning. You've apologized to your husband, and you've got an anniversary coming up that you wanted to see. You've been really, really good this year and want something great.
Absolutely.
What do you want? A trip out of town? What do you want?
Yes, I want to go to Italy.
Ooh.
And she's got a birthday coming up, too.
All in one package
Right.
there.
I'll be 40.
Good luck with that. We hope you get that. Now, let's recap why you're really here of the Giving Day that is going on today where people can help out. Give us a rundown on that again.
So it's Giving Day. It's a 24-hour online giving event. We have over 45 nonprofits that are participating in this day. We're just really wanting to uplift them and share their mission and how they provide resources to our East Mississippi community. And we also have a live event at Dining on Dumont from 11 to 2. We have food trucks, and our nonprofits are coming out to set up. We have music, and we're just going to fellowship and just learn a little bit more about them. If you can't give monetarily, some people just aren't in the position to do so. You might have time, and there's a lot of volunteer opportunities that you can learn more about and be able to give your time. We also have participating businesses around town, restaurants and stores that will participate in today and giving a percentage back as well.
It's a lot of people participating in this. We'll be down in just a little bit there to join y'all from Dumont Plaza. Easy to find. Go over the 22nd Avenue Bridge, and boom, that's where everybody's going to be.
Yes.
That's going to be it. Giving Day EMS, East Mississippi. GivingDayEMS.org. You can go on there and give and do that and come down and get you something from the food truck, or it's 24 hours. It's all day, all night. You can participate in some of your other restaurants, Cater's Market, Weidman's, Harvest Grill, to name a few. Go on the website and check all this out, Facebook page, and support these businesses who are supporting our community.
And you'd click right there.
No, that's the Community Foundation's page. It's givingdayems.org.
Okay, Giving Day EMS. I went to the wrong page there.
Yes.
Whoops, I was close.
It's all right. It's all right.
So we appreciate you coming in. We're going to see you in a few hours downtown Meridian as we do that. We got a little bit more to come up. Some other things that went on yesterday we're going to tell you about right next.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that's been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494.
Welcome back. If you were coming up on the 22nd Avenue Bridge yesterday, Odie, and you noticed the lights were kind of blinking kind of strangely, well, we have an answer for that. And did you see that little box over there?
Ooh, the one laying down?
Yeah, that one.
With a lot of wires in it?
That would be it. A rig was turning there and clipped it and knocked it over and knocked the lights out. And they got the maintenance department to come on out and work on that and got it fixed in a little no time flat. But that was the issue, is that truck made that turn. It just couldn't quite, with the load it had, make it, and kind of bumped it there. So. And we've talked about this several days about we had two fires yesterday. Bailey had to go back out to the brush fire they had, and also Spring Hill Road. They responded to this area a couple of times yesterday as they were putting out the fires here.
We did get a little bit of rain in Sucolina. I don't know how it went. I didn't get a warning or a thing saying we got rain at Lima, so probably not there. But we did get a little bit of rain in some areas, but it wasn't enough. It's so dry that it soaked all that stuff up, and it's still not real safe, especially with some wind.
Now, I'm gonna show you something cute. This is that girl's puppy dog, the one that she had in the studio with us last week. He made his first trip to Chick-fil-A to get a pup cup. Now, is that not the cutest little fella you've seen?
RW, you get one of them too. Isn't that what she said?
A pup cup. That little dog, we held him during the full moon on Fifth, and he is something else. Nothing like spoiling your pups.
No, not at all.
Hey, the Deb's going to have a car wash coming up, Odie.
A car wash right there at Advanced Auto Parts in North Hills. Coming up the 27th of this month. The Debs, they do a lot. It's some young people that come together, and it gives them a chance to find out what the start of the next part of their life is going to be. 27th, they're on North Hill Street. Go by and let them wash your car.
Another big thing that is coming up, they do this every year, and it's a big deal there. Canvases for cancer there. MSU Riley Center benefits Baptist Cancer Center Anderson's there. So live auction, you can take part of that on October the 9th. I hope you can make it out for that and support that cause as well there.
Yeah.
Let's see. We talked about that. Yeah. We mentioned, I don't know what it is about that little intersection there going to Clarko to where the the trailer park is. This is our friends at Hot Topics. This was the camper that got injured.
Well, you know, that's a long stretch, and if you're not really paying attention, some people may be going a little faster than what it looks like, and they sneak up on you real quick. So when you see somebody coming across the intersection, just make sure, take a little time, slow down if you need to. I know it's not your place if you're north or south, but always be prepared to not be in an accident.
Woohoo! Sometimes I've run up on those campers where there's nothing left. You remember, what was it, 2 weeks ago, that Airstream? And Airstreams are not cheap. They're probably the highest.
Way up there, yeah.
And it was a brand spanking new one. And there was nothing left of it. So just keeping your thoughts there. All right, as we come up 8 o'clock, it's time to do some birthdays.
We do have some coming in. Of course, we've talked about this. Michael Ted Evans has got his birthday.
Is it Hail to the Chief, or you go
Hail to the Chief? That was yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Betty Lou Haggard's got a birthday. Caleb, a.k.a. Fred Walters, he's got a birthday. Rhonda Kelly, Clark County Chamber of Commerce, been on the show with us a few times. Coming this week. She's got a birthday today. Guess what else she's got?
What else she got?
Her and Keith are celebrating 47 years of marriage.
That's a heap of them, 47?
Yeah. So, Miss Rhonda, happy birthday and happy anniversary to you and Keith out there. Sarah Smith's got a birthday. Tracy Barfield, Melissa Jarvis, and Finley Stoddard, 9 years old today. She is real close to double digits.
You ever watched American Pickers?
I do every now and again.
You know, there was the guy that passed away, Frank.
Yep.
And then the other guy, Mike.
Yeah.
And bless his heart, he's just a little different than us because he's not a Southerner, and it takes a little bit of getting used to it.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a picture of his wife. Number one, here she is. They were both in a bad auto accident, and they're both in the hospital. We wish them a steady recovery there. Here's a picture of both of them there. So we hope everything turns out well for them. That
definitely
just
definitely
2-3 days ago they were involved in that accident. An
Byron
accident can happen.
Stacey Francis 10 years anniversary today. Well, look at that. Betty Lynn Ox Hazard, is that the one I had on there? Yeah, we already got her.
You have to say Betty Lynn.
Betty Lynn.
Betty Lynn knows more than the Scotty Ray Report. She knows it before it happens.
That's knowing some stuff.
She put the Kemper Messenger out of business, I think.
So she the one tell you where to go?
Oh yeah, all the time. If it's in Kemper County, Betty Lynn knows it.
Betty Lynn knows it.
She's got a connection to the local hair salon. That's where she gets all of her stuff from.
Oh, she's got the right stuff.
All right, as we get ready to leave, have you got a Bible verse for us today?
I do.
As we end the show.
Well, this thing here
is messing up on you, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Deuteronomy 11:18. Fix these words of mine in your heart and minds. Tie them as a symbol on your hands and bind them on your forehead. Keep the word of God and talk to God and read his word. And the instruction book was given to us, but he's always there no matter what. And one thing I want y'all to do is, we had one possible suicide, the other one we're not sure yet, of 2 people that were young people that were found yesterday in Mississippi. And what's going on around the world, not just Charlie, but the lady on the train. We've got to clean up our community, and we need to start with the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But the 2 yesterday that possibly took their own life, no matter what you're going through, if you have any questions or you have any doubts or you have thoughts going through your mind, please reach out to someone and ask for help. If it's calling 911 and just telling them I need help, they'll send someone. Or the suicide hotline, and that is 988. Call them, talk to someone. Do not do this, and talk to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because he can save your soul, save your mind, and save your heart. Y'all have a wonderful day. Wednesday's coming. Until then, remember we love you and we hope you have a great day.